All right, I'm about to start recording. Yeah, I'm just letting you know. It's telling me excellent connection. Hmm. Yeah, right. I seen that before. But I did shut down the computer for about 20 minutes before I start, so we'll see. All right. Oh, it's supposed to say go live. That blue thing ain't came up. It's supposed to be a blue thing come up. It ain't came up. Yeah. Oh, it's live. I'm live. All right, back at it, back at it. Let's see. It's gonna be a little different today because I got to get back in rhythm. So I don't know if I'm live or not. Already my thing is supposed to give me a blue light to say live, and it didn't do that. So but it appears that I'm live right now. I'm gonna go back and hit it one more time. I'm gonna keep doing this because I don't want to do it for nothing. So I don't want to be talking and then be talking to nobody. So you might hear me be real unprofessional today. It's just because I'm trying to make sure my internet stream is working. The last time we was doing live streams, I experienced a lot of buffering and things like that. So let me make sure I'm straight. So I get it. Everybody else should be getting it right now. Only thing is we're supposed to be on this screen, so it appears to be good. Um, so we're gonna keep it rolling. All right, we're gonna get into today's games. I like a couple games. I ain't look at a whole lot, but I like a couple games. I didn't really look at this Indians game, Reds. Um, but we can go through it right quick. Let's see. And then the Phillies and the Yankees. I didn't go through. Only game I did was the Braves, the Rockies. Uh, what other game? It was I had some on the Tigers and the Cardinals, but this game got postponed. So we probably just go through it. Try to look at some NBA too. Um, Indians, Reds. So I'm gonna get to this other screen right here. All right, so Indians and Reds, 5-5. This okay. That's what I need. Let me go get my I got it right here. All right, 1 second. All right, so let me get my because it was some with that game. Let me find this. I wrote down a lot of little stats. Let's see. I gotta find it though. It's right here. So I know that was the first game. Let's see. Cleveland 1-8 last 9 versus Cleveland is 1-8 last 9 games, and Red away, and Reds are 2-8 last 10 at home. So both teams not playing good at home or away. Um, so I probably don't know where to go with that one. Like I said, I didn't really do any decode on this game, but I can still look at it. I see the Indians can go 2-3 away. Today is 8-3, August 3rd. 83 is the 23rd prime number. So I would look for 23s to play today, especially by this being the first game. I would just see if the 23 play right here, I would kind of follow the 23s because by the day being August 3rd, 23rd prime number. So I see Indians can do the 2-3 thing. Now I'm gonna tell you the Indians on a 3-game losing streak. So we already know about those streaks. So I wouldn't bet against that streak. Reds are on a 2-game win streak. So even if the Indians were to win, I mean you could sit this one out. They do have the 2-3 thing going for them, but by them being on that streak, we all know what the streaks leads to. You might want to just ride them or don't play them at all. So that's that on the Indians. I probably would lean Indians because of the 2-3 thing, but just because there's streak there, I probably would just keep it moving and go to the next game. So that's what we'll do. That game about to start literally right now anyway. So Yankees, Phillies. Let's see. Now today is Monday. Monday equals 72. And it equals 27 in both ciphers. So that's the upset narrative off the dribble for Philly. So be careful on this Yankees game. Yankees should get the job done. Let me see what Garrett Cole equal right quick. One second, I ain't never been here before. 1 second. All right, it's this. Let me see what Garrett Cole equals 58, 59, 17th prime, 112. See what Cole equal. I think Arrieta is going for Philly. 73 to 21st prime. Let's see they start. All right, so let's see. Philadelphia at home. They're 1-2. They played all their home games at home, okay. And Yankees are 4-1 away. Today has a 51-day numerology. Yankees can go 5-1. They also can go 8-1. Philadelphia equals 61. That's the 18th prime. So Yankees can go 8-1. That's kind of like the opposite of 18. So it looked good for the Yankees. Yankees on a 6-game win streak. They going for number 7 today. Let's see. Like I said, for Philadelphia, the only thing that I did see is that it is Monday, and Monday equals 72. So that's kind of tricky right there. Could be a little nice upset, but Philly really haven't played that many games, so they got a small sample size. So you can't really go. Philly could be a real tricky team. So that game, Yankees don't pay anything. If I was gonna play this game though, I would definitely take the Yankees -1.5. Probably be like -160 or something. But Yankees minus the 1.5 would be the play. I wouldn't lay the -300. So you can look at that one. New York Mets in Atlanta. This is the game that I picked tonight. I got to go against the streak. Now, people that's been with me, I figured Denver was gonna hold off. We missed the NBA today, and Denver could lose a 6-7 loss. I tremendously missed the NBA. These games came on early, and I had good stats for them. Lakers should get the job done tonight, but I had great stats for these early games. But I didn't realize they came on at 4 o'clock. So by NBA doing a restart, I didn't know they was gonna start playing early games. There's no holiday or anything, but they play early today, so missed a couple games on NBA. Mets Braves. I'm digging. It's a tricky game right here. I'll tell you that first of all. But I'm gonna tell you, if I lose this game, I'm never betting against the streak anymore. Never betting against the streak. So I gotta step in front of this Braves streak right here. Now the Braves are the only team that can go 8-3 on August 3rd. So Braves definitely do look good. Both teams got great riddles. I just gotta lean Mets right here, and I'm going against the streak. But I gotta do what I gotta do. So Mets, they can improve to 4-7. We know DC land of 47. We know this. That's just like 101. So by being 8-3, that looks good, but that 4-7 in DC plays for decades and years. So just by one day being 8-3, I gotta just ignore that off the bat. Also, if Mets win, they'll become 3-3 away. Atlanta's on the 33rd parallel. ATL equals 33. Also, New York equals 33. So both of these teams has a 33 connection. Also, if Mike Soroka lose, he'll become 15-6. So if you write out 33, if you put 33 in the gematria calculator, you get 156. So the pitcher, Mike Soroka, can fall to 15-6 right here. Also, today has 15-date numerology. So he can stay on 15 wins and become 15-6, and Braves can fall to 5-1. Now remember, today has a 51-date numerology also. 8 plus 3 plus 40 is 51. So remember that. Braves can fall to 5-1. He can stay on 15 wins. And Mets equals 51 and New York Mets equals 51. So I mean, Braves, they are on the win streak. Also, Soroka, Braves pitcher, his last name equals 83 and 38. I found that kind of strange, especially by them throwing him out today. So Braves could go to 8-3 and Mets could fall to 3-8. But by Mets playing Washington next, now Braves play Blue Jays next. So it does make sense for Braves to win today, to go 8-3, because Blue Jays equals 23 and 83 is the 23rd prime number. So it definitely, see, in this one of these games that I used to preach when I used to do my live streams, this is literally a double coded game. Whoever made the schedule, they recognized gematria and they set the games up this way because they understand other people recognize it as well. So these are those games that if they could make every game like this, it'd be a hard, sports would be hard. It'd be very hard. It'd be just like ups and downs in a game. It'll literally be like that. So this game right here is double coded. They got Washington for the Mets next, and then they got Braves play the Blue Jays. The Braves are in a whole nother division, a whole nother league. You got the National League. And what's the chances of them playing a team with a 23 connection in a whole nother league and can go 8-3? Blue Jays equals 23, and it matches up like that. So, this game has definitely been orchestrated and already put together and been looked at way before we even got to it. So, I'm going to lean Mets right here, period. I'm going to go with my first thought because I gave y'all Braves yesterday. And what made me like the Braves yesterday is because I like the Mets today. And every time that I don't do it, the team always wins. So I got to ride my intuition here. Every time that I say a game and then I say something else, I say it, but I don't never go back and actually bet it. This time I'm going to bet it and use it as a play because that's just how much I believe in it. They got Atlanta underdog tonight. They on the road. They won 5 straight and they the underdog at home. Vegas is really begging you to take Atlanta tonight. And people going to take them, believe that. But the line is telling you the Mets going to win from an experienced gambler. So I could be wrong. I'm not always right. But from an experienced gambler, people might say, well, DeGrom is on the mound. Well, you got Mike Soroka on the mound. So that it crosses out. It's not the pitching because it's not the pitching. For them to make the Mets that type of favorite, it's not even a -115. For them to actually put some juice on the Mets to beg you to give you the underdog price for Atlanta, that tells me that the Mets got a great shot tonight. So that's the play that we on. Also, I like the Rockies. I go to the Rockies game first because I really didn't look at too many games. I like the Rockies today. Monday equals 72, as I just stated, with the Yankees. Notice the Cubs. See, and this is the thing. When I know a number's going to play, normally a team will already walk in with that number. Notice that in this time, you got 2 teams already walking in with this number. The Minnesota Twins, they at 7-2, and you got the Cubs 7-2. So the 72 definitely gonna play today. By Monday equals 20. Monday equals 72, and it equals 27 twice. So it's got the reflection 27 and it equals 72. So I see Rockies can improve to 7-2. They can improve to 3-1 at home. 8 plus 3 equals 11. This is the year 20 plus 20. That's 31. It's a 31 date numerology. Rockies can improve to 3-1 at home. They can go 7-2 on Monday, like 72. Also, I listened to Zach's show earlier. He was talking about the coronavirus. Notice the coronavirus equals 56. Pay attention to teams that can do a lot of 56. So if the Giants fall, they'll be 5-6. Also, the Giants can fall to 2-3 away on August 3rd. Remember, 83 is the 23rd prime number. So it's a perfect day for the Giants to become 2-3 away if they lose. So I got to ride the Rockies here. I don't know what the line was. Let's look at the line right quick. Because I got a stat from my man. He gives good stats. And he said the Rockies. He said the Rockies was -145 tonight. And this is early this morning. So I'm trying to see, did the line go down or was they ever that high? But I'll be able to see with this website right quick. Because I should have went to check it right when I heard him call that line out. Let's see. Also, I'm gonna put my number in the chat right quick while I'm doing that. Anybody want to call in? If you got great observations, I'm ready to hear them. Let's see. Let me see. Did Denver win? Yep, Denver won. I had a stat on Denver. Let me just say Denver was Toronto won. Toronto. Let's see. I got it written down. So, let me see. Denver was 10-1 last 11 meetings. I knew they was gonna do the 1-1-1 thing. So Denver beat Oklahoma City the last 10 out of 11. That was a gimme, but I just couldn't. I was busy today. I was at work, and it was just a long day, so I couldn't really do it. And I didn't know these games started at 4 o'clock, so the game's is already on. Did that game go over? Cause yep, they look like they game. Let me see. Let me do something right quick, cause I'm really running late. I just jumped into the live stream. Let me just check. See, it went over. This game was supposed to go over too. 7-1 last 8 on the over. That was Denver. No, Washington was 7-1 last 8. That's Washington. We talking Denver and Oklahoma. Denver 10-1 last 11. That's the stat. Then I'm gonna go on and give them to y'all because I know game's about to start. Let me see. Memphis looks like they 2-6 against the spread last 8, and Memphis is 7-2 last 9 games. Last 9 meetings between these two, the unders hit 7 out of 9. It's 7-2. So Philly, Spurs. Philly has went under 12-4 last 16 meetings. Also, Philly is 4-1 last 5 meetings against San Antonio. Arizona. Okay, that's baseball. I got it scrabble today. I was rushing, so I'm all over the place. Well, Denver was 10-1 last 11. Missed that one. Toronto was 7-1 on the over. That game didn't. Okay, Toronto was 7-1 on the over last 8. That game didn't go over, but Toronto won last 5 straight. So Toronto won today, and yeah, Toronto with 107. You see the score? If I'm not mistaken, let me see. I know it's either Raptors equals 107. I missed basketball today. Raptors put up 107, and they won. They beat whoever they played 6 straight times. Now I came here for something. Let me see something right quick. I came here to see the line on Colorado. Yeah, it done went down. This line was minus 145, like that man said this morning. That's the only thing I don't like about this Colorado. I don't like the line going down, but you know, sometimes it can be reverse line movement. Let me look at the money. So we got, okay, I can take that. We got 54% on the Giants tonight versus 46% in Colorado, one of the hottest teams on baseball. When you're looking at the money, Colorado is a great play. Ooh, and you guess what y'all got? Guess what y'all got? I love to see stuff like this. You got 60% on Atlanta tonight. It's a trap line. It gotta be. Atlanta got a great riddle. I ain't gonna lie, but man, I got experience in this stuff. It's a 60-40 ticket split. And I didn't even know this. I just looked at the money now. I knew I'm gonna be honest. If I didn't even know this, I'm gonna be honest. I should be playing Atlanta tonight because I told you I'm gonna ride the streets. So hopefully I really lose and I can stop, because I told y'all if I lose this, I'm never betting against a streak anymore. So hopefully this will break me up. I'm trying to be genius here because I really see something and I feel something. And I know how Vegas work, man. Vegas, I'm going to tell y'all why I don't like Atlanta tonight. Atlanta was -1. I was just there. Atlanta been minus 120 these last 2-3 games at home. They giving them a you pick 'em game at home. Normally, Vegas want the juice out you. If they gonna give it to you, they want a -150 or -160. They've been giving this team a -120, a real soft line. And for them to give you a plus almost 120 line today, hey, we'll see how it play out. But I like the Mets tonight, especially how the ticket got. Basically, all the money's on the Dodgers tonight, and all the money's on Atlanta tonight. And Dodgers are both of these teams can lose because I remember Zach talking about the 7-4 thing. I think San Diego equals 74. Let me see if I heard that right. Yeah, San Diego equals 74. And it equals 38. You can write today like 3/8. So today could just, and the line don't look right. Now, you know what's amazing? That's how I know I got it. I don't even really need gematria. Like, once you understand, I've been doing it so long, I'm one of them ones that can just look at the line, look at the money, and I'm not going to win every pick, but I'm going to be right more than wrong. When you got a team like the Dodgers, you know they just beat, they coming out, this is a brand new series. You just got to have a mind, and you got to think how Vegas would think to manipulate the masses of the people. And if you think like that, you see straight through it. So it's so amazing that the Dodgers and Atlanta, that's what all the people bet. And the third is Minnesota. Minnesota is 59-41 ticket split. Minnesota like minus 200. Vegas not playing all this. I'm letting y'all know now. I guarantee you, Atlanta and the Dodgers don't win tonight. I can guarantee you that. Vegas they not paying that. Dodgers minus 125, minus 130. When Dodgers win, they gonna get you. They gonna be minus 160, minus 170. Vegas gonna get it out you. You think you gonna lay the run line and get like a plus 130 tonight for a Dodgers game? No, not tonight. And if the Dodgers win tonight, Atlanta definitely not winning. So I guarantee you they break one of them up. So with that said, I still like Colorado, meaning we know Colorado equals, I'll pull it up for y'all, equals 38 and 83. So today is 8-3. So I like Colorado to win on 8-3. We already know Colorado on 83 plays. So, hey, you can not play it and watch it win or sit out. And you know, Rockies equals 72. Also, they pitcher, Shishi Gonzalez, his name equals, see, can I put that in the calculator for y'all? His name equals 83. What's the odds? That's why I know I got it. If I lose, I lose. I just go to the next game. These games don't work. This man's name equals 83. And you know he's pitching today. And they all of a sudden got him pitching today. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. They probably win today, lose tomorrow. But I like Rockies here. I don't think that's set up right there for no reason. Also, Rockies, like I mentioned, can go 3-1 on the 31 date. Giants can fall to 2-3. I'm liking the Rockies. I didn't see. I'm doing the $50 bankroll with everybody, so I'm trying to take 50 all the way to 500. Then we get a payout. So I'm trying to be conservative these first couple days till we get the 50 to a couple hundred, so I can have everybody rolling. So a nice 3-teamer. This is where the live stream come in at, because I'm not going to type all this stuff and I'm not about to give it to y'all. And if it lose, I'm not going to blame it. I'm not going to take blame or I'm not going to take credit for it. But I'm going to let y'all know a good 3-teamer, in my opinion, would be, I'll take the Lakers tonight. I'll take, of course, you got to put the Mets in because that's my team. So that's already 2. And then the game we were just talking about is the Rockies. I'll take the Mets, Rockies, and Lakers. And I'm gonna tell you, if you really wanna listen to what Raw will really do, because before I knew gematria, I know you're supposed to ride the streets. So my first initial thought before I even knew all this stuff is ride streets. So if you want to go with my initial thought, you could take the Braves, Lakers, and the Rockies. That's still a decent 3-teamer. And actually the Braves, that parlay gonna pay better than a little better than the one that I like. So you can flip-flop with one of my teams just because the Braves on that 5-game win streak. And I don't like going against teams on streaks, but today I got a step in front of it. So Pirates, Twins, it seemed like a no-brainer right here. Let's see they home and away records right quick. Seems like a no-brainer. Twins should keep the ball rolling. Twins playing Pittsburgh. They got the 50 connection. Pips 1-5 away. They can become 1-6. They can lose 5 straight. See, that's one of these games where you might just want to ride the streak. You can also add twin. See, this is one of those games where the Twins on a winning streak. One team's on a nice winning streak. One team's on a losing streak. So I like to just follow the directions. I like to keep riding the wave. So Minnesota, I bet on them to keep winning, and I bet, the Pittsburgh to keep losing. Since they already lost 4 straight, I'm gonna bet them to lose 5 straight. I'm not gonna step in front of that. So Minnesota, that could be we can make a 5 or 6 teamer in the live stream. That could be a 4 teamer right there. That could be a 4 teamer. They can go 6-1. That's the 18th prime. They can go 8-2. Pittsburgh Pirates equals 43. 14th prime. They can go 5-2. I really don't see nothing. I really don't want to look ahead because this is one of those games where the Twins, it's not really a lot of value in it. And this is one of those games where if Pittsburgh did win, it's one of those games with Vegas pulling the rug from you because they know everybody in the world going to this is the first team most people should start their parlay off with is the Twins money line. I mean, that's just 101. So, or the Yankees money line. But if you were smarter, you would definitely play the Twins by the Yankees being a public team anyway. But these one of those teams where if the Twins do lose, it's going to cost a lot of people their parlays tonight because it's kind of like a no-brainer play. So it could be some in the coaches or the manager's record that I'm not aware of, that I'm not even about to look at because there's no value. And Pittsburgh is on a losing streak, so I'm not going to even step in front of it, especially not with Pittsburgh, So Cubs, Royals, I see Royals can drop to 3-8 on 8-3. And I don't think the Braves going to do it. It's too easy. See, the Braves are the only team that can actually do the 8-3. It's teams that can do the 3-8, but the Braves can only do the straight up 8-3, and it is straight up August 3rd, not March 8th. So Braves are the only team that can do it. That's why I don't think they're gonna let them do it, and they could. I could be wrong, but Royals can do it the opposite way, the 3/8. So I like that. Cubs can go 6-1. Let's see, they let me check they home and away. Really, I think I got good enough games to not force it today. Cubs are playing good. I think Cubs now the streaks are starting to build. At first, they was chopping them off that first week of baseball, but now they finally let these streaks build. We supposed to been on Atlanta 5 games, man. We can't let these streaks get away. This is my last time doing this. I said that before the season started, but it's because I be sticking to my work. Sometimes all you got to do, fam, is just shoot. You see the Mets lost 5, bank on the Mets to lose 6. You see the Braves won 5. You see Cardinals lost 3, bank on the Cardinals to lose 4. You see Pittsburgh lost 4. 9 times out of 10, they get the money home. Pittsburgh, was it Pittsburgh or no? It was Cubs and Royals. I was just looking at 6-1. Let's see what they is versus the West. Well, versus what's Minnesota? The Central. Cubs. They ain't played the Central, have they? They 7-2 versus the Central. Let me see. I see they won't. This is something to look at too. I'm gonna start bringing this up. So we got Yankees. Yankees can go 5-1 at night tonight. In night games, Yankees are 4-1. Day games, they 3-0. So Yankees can go 5-1 on night games. Let's see what the Cubs can do at night. Cubs can go 6-1, and they playing the Royals. Royals are look at that there. Royals are, but one day, I wonder what's the Royals away record. Let me check their away record right there. But let me tell you, Royals can go 3-6 at night. Cubs equals 36 or 63. I think it equals both. Cubs just equals 63. So Royals can fall to 3-6. The reflection, which does plays. Let me see. Royals. Let me see their away record. Royals away. Okay, good. They'll be 3-5 away. Cause it seemed like the night games was matching the away records. Cause I think ain't Yankees 4-1 away? Yeah, Yankees 4-1 away in their night games. That's something to keep eye on too. So Yankees can do the 7 straight. So Royals can drop the 3 and so is that a let me see. That's a 3-5, huh? Yeah, Chicago's 35. Man, Chicago looked good tonight too. Chicago Royals on a 3-game losing streak. What Cubs on? Cubs on a 3-game winning streak. Cubs, I probably would lay low with Minnesota. You know, unless you want to get greedy and add a 5-team parlay. But between the Cubs or the Twins, that'll be their 4th team. It's kind of hard to see which one I would do. I think the Twins at home. Yeah, Twins at home. They playing Pittsburgh, both teams. It's hard, but between them two, that could be the 4th team. 4-team parlay. Yes, sir. Just reading the chat. Yeah, everything good. I got 20. What is it? It say on my end it say 21 viewers, concurrent viewers. But you can always go back. Let's see. I'm about the Tigers. So that game got canceled. So we got the A's and the Mariners. Now I'm gonna tell you right now. Let's look at the standings. The Mariners been balling. Hey, I'm gonna be mad if the Mariners on the 2 game. The Mariners been winning some games. Let me see something, because the Mariners, shoot, unless they've been up early and then losing, that's probably what it been. But I thought Mariners been cashing some nice underdog prices. But obviously they lost 2 straight, so I had that wrong because I thought they won yesterday, or if not yesterday, it was definitely the day before. But maybe I just seen them when they was up during the game. So Mariners at home. First thing I see, let me make sure they at home. They can become 2-2. Oakland equals 79 to 22nd prime, if I'm not mistaken. So we got Mariners at home, and if I got to get back in rhythm, I think Oakland. Oh, no, Oakland don't. Oakland equals 22. So Oakland equals 22. I said 79. Oakland equals 22. I see Mariners can go to 2-2. Now, the first thing I think about with this Mariners game is Zach, because Zach from Seattle. And then when I think about that, I think about this what the coronavirus first started, Seattle. So, man, I'm going to tell you right now, for the 5th team, I'll play Seattle. I'll play Seattle money line. And then I'll come right back with that same parlay and play the A's just to make it a 16 parlay or a 5-team parlay. That way, either parlay going to hit and it's going to be beautiful. But I definitely put the Mariners in a parlay tonight. That's a no-brainer. And you know it's a no-brainer because, look, Yankees, that's a minus 200 or better. Cubs are minus 200 or better. Twins are minus 200 or better. And you got Oakland right here on minus 200. So that game postponed. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got 8 games on. 9 games. And I just said 4 games is a minus 200. You crazy if you think all 4 of them coming through. Period. It's just not finna happen. I'm telling you, those casinos ain't they not as like, man, Vegas, man, they trying to get money. Them casinos not like they was, man. Anything that they can get, they are going to take. Trust me. I seen that with my own eyes. So it ain't like it used to be. So they can make up on the little sports. Oh, they will. And by being 4 200s out of 9, that's like half of the games on. And half of them minus 200. Y'all think every minus 200 gonna win? Then this ain't y'all thing, man. You might want to leave this alone. So I'll take a shot with the Mariners. That'll be my one play I'll take. A's can go 3-1 away on the 31 date. But I like that 56 with Seattle being the first case, the coronavirus when it first took off, and now Mariners can become 5-6, and Oakland equals 22. They could become 2-2 at home. I gotta ride Mariners there. So that's that. Let's skip the NBA. Also, let me get back to baseball because I got some stats. They kind of so. Let me see. Arizona is 8-19. They last 27 games. So Arizona not playing good. Okay. I got these 71 on under last 8 versus Northwest. Oh, this the Lakers game. Now I might have a. Let's get the NBA. Now I'm gonna still read these baseball stats, but that Laker game with what I got, it should really go over. That game should go over. But okay, so I told y'all Cleveland is 1-8. They last 9 away. Reds are 2-8. They last 10 at home. So the day is 8-3. So Reds could win today, go 3-8. I told you these stats. This guy, he knows gematria, but he don't speaks on it. His stats speaks on it. And I've been following him long enough to just have that realization that this guy actually knows gematria. And if he don't know it, it's crazy because he does it every day. And I know it can't be this too many coincidences. So New York Yankees, they 3-1 last 4. I don't know what that is. Mets 0-4. Mets lost 5. ATL won last 5 meetings. So Atlanta have beat the Mets last 5. Cubs won 3 straight. Rockies 7-3 on under. San Francisco 7-3. They last 10 meetings versus Colorado. And Rockies are 6-1. They last 7 games. And they 5-0 on the overs, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna make sure I'm very professional tomorrow because I scribble scrabble. I ain't have no type of setup, nothing. I just start writing stuff. So it's hard for me to replay it and read my stuff. Now on this NBA, before we get to it, now I already told y'all Toronto beat Heat the last 5. So today made it 6 straight. Washington was 7-1 last 8 on the spread. Did Washington, they must be playing now. So they lost on the spread. So that stat wasn't a good stat. It was a good stat. So on Mondays, I watch Washington. If they play next Monday, they might come back and win. And you know what? See, that's how I know I gotta start peeping that he knows gematria. It's in my face. I realized it really today. I had a full realization that he knows it. But check this out. This is a stat that he give. He give Washington, and I guarantee you they 7-1 last 8 on the spread on Mondays. But Monday equals 7-2. I was just talking about it, and now I just realized Washington didn't cover today. So Washington with 7-2. You think they'll cover because they got a good record. But if you remember, Monday actually equals 72. So they fell to 72 last 9 against the spread on Monday games. Memphis is 2-6 versus the spread. They last 8. So they could become 2-7. So that means, see what I'm saying? See, I just realized what this man be doing, dog. This man knows gematria. It blew me today. I heard them stats early, and I've been thinking about this all day. Now, by this 72, and now another game is playing in my face. So, is Memphis playing today? Oh, they playing now. Memphis playing now. Memphis and Pelicans playing now. So, you got what's that? I gotta find the stats. Hold on. Let me find the stats. I just had it. Memphis is 2-6 versus the spread last 8. So now we need to know what the spread is. What was that spread on this game? Let me find out. Memphis -3. So that means Memphis could still lose and cover. So this is a tricky game. Because Memphis, and see, it went up the spread 5. It started at 3. Oh yeah, this is one of them trick bag games right here. This is one of them games where Memphis could lose, but they might cover. So I can't even help y'all out right there. That spread too high. And there's been some close games in this early NBA game. So, but just know Memphis is 2-6. So if they lose, hold on. If they lose, so let me see. Okay, so if they lose, actually I'm wrong. So actually New Orleans might actually cover this spread. Tell you that right now. I looked at it wrong. New Orleans, and it jumped from 3 to 5. So it might be right there at 5, or what it might do is be close. But I think New Orleans will cover. But if they cover, they might land on 5. Let's see how the money. Oh, money on Memphis tonight. New Orleans should cover this game. They should cover 55 to 45. And that don't mean nothing, but majority of the money is on the underdog. That's never a good sign. San Antonio, like I said, Philadelphia is I had that stat. Philly, the last 16 games that Philly and Spurs played, it's been 12-4 on the unders. So they like going under right here. And they got it at 228. So the last 16 times, it's been 12-4 going towards the under. And Philadelphia is 4-1 the last 5 meetings against San Antonio. And the day does have a 50. Well, this man put these stats out. I just realized he knows gematria and he know date numerology. He could have did the last 10 meetings. So why would he stop at the last 5 meetings? See, that's how I be knowing that this stuff is crazy. But Philadelphia can improve to 5-1 on the 50 date numerology. 8 plus 3 plus 2020, that's 51. So let's see. Who was Arizona playing? I guess that was I don't know. I got 8 and 19. Oh, okay. I still don't know. Let me see. Lakers. I don't know. I got Arizona, and I don't even think Arizona playing baseball tonight. They gotta play in baseball tonight. No, they don't play. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Let's see. Arizona. Did it say Arizona? 8 and 19. Like somebody 8 and 19. They last 27 games. It's amazing that he do 27 games though. I need to find out. I can really listen to it right quick. I might type it in the post. Somebody's 8-19. This is a basketball stat. But Lakers, LA is 10-1 on the over. And 7-1 on under last 8 versus Northwest. 7-1 last 8. Utah 8-0 versus. Man, I got these stats. I'm just going I have to replay it. Let me replay it right quick so I can have everything accurate. All right, so why I do that? Spurs 76ers 40-27. I probably lean right here. I gotta go. I lean 76ers because today Monday. I'm thinking that Monday gonna play. 76ers are on 27 losses. If they win today, they'll stay on 27 losses. So I'm liking that. I like Philly tonight. They just janked the game with Indiana, which I was in them. I was on the Pacers in Vegas. Big underdog. Of course, I ain't want to put y'all on it because it was very risky. I watched that game. Actually, Pacers weren't even supposed to win that game. I think that boy Miles Turner had 53 points for Saturday. I remember we hit the 3. I said 53 points for Saturday equals 53. People looking at me like I'm crazy. But I already seen what they did. That man had 53 points. And Saturday equals 53. Pacers upset the 76ers. No, Warren. Not Warren. That's his name. Warren. With the cornrows. I said Mill. Warren hit 53 points on Saturday. So Lakers and Jazz. I'm going to lean Lakers here because they can do the date numerology. They can do the 51-15 thing. Utah does equals 50. And Utah is supposed to be the home team. They're not in Utah because they playing in Disney World. But so be careful. And LA equals 14. So Jazz could pick up this 43rd win. So I'll be careful on this game. If I play the Lakers, I definitely come back and play the Jazz +7 or +6. So that'll be my thing for tonight. I didn't want to make it too long. I'm gonna go back and replay it to make sure everything went through and I didn't have any buffering. It's amazing that I didn't have any buffering. It really is amazing. I'm not gonna even say crazy, but I restarted my computer. Looks pretty good. So probably gonna leave it there. That hockey ain't right in my opinion because They in the series, so it's hard. I know Philadelphia gonna give. Let's see. Let's look at it right quick. Cause that, to be honest, I am cheating y'all right now. Let's look at this. We gotta at least look at this Pittsburgh and Montreal game. Cause I do think Pittsburgh will win tonight, especially by it being a series. And I thought that I gave y'all that. I don't think I gave it as a pick, but I was on the Pittsburgh. If it wasn't yesterday, it was the day before yesterday. The night I was in Vegas. I think it was Saturday because I seen that game. That game was on TV. So now the day does have a 31 date numerology. So right off the jump, I see Canadians can stay on 31 wins. Remember, Canadians, they got to get this 50 loss. Pittsburgh equals 50. Notice they're on 49 losses right now. Pitt can get the 41st win and get them the 41st regulation loss. 41 to 13 prime. It is a 31 date numerology. 13 a reflection of 31. Let's see see, this really doesn't work when you do the standings. It really doesn't. I think Montreal got 32 wins too. I don't think they add they wins to their record anymore. Let me go back right quick because somebody else won. Let me check this out. I think they stopped. Yeah, because Chicago got their 33rd win the other day. We had Chicago as an underdog. I gave it out. I think I even put plus puck and a half. Just that's why I be knowing who's gonna win, but I still put pluck and a half just to show you my conservatives. I'm not trying to
join the NHL in the fight
be greedy or anything. I'm trying to help everybody win consistently. It might take a little slower, but at least it's consistent. Chicago, they got that 33rd win. So, but notice ESPN still got 32 on the board. So Canadians probably do got their 32 wins. So let's see. I gotta lean Pittsburgh here. I gotta lean Pittsburgh, especially with the 50. They'll eventually. Matter of fact, watch this. I bet they play in Montreal next. I bet they play in Montreal next. Because it's 2 in Pitt. Should be 2 in Montreal. Yep. So they'll get the 50th loss tonight. Now, so I'm going to be honest. Lakers should win. But by Utah equals 50, they own 50. I know that they got 51 date numerology and a 15 date numerology. Lakers could improve to 51 and 15. But you got a narrative right there for the Utah. And Utah can get their 43rd win. I like the Lakers just because they did lose against Toronto. And to be honest, that I got some stats. I think that game supposed to go over. Lakers been over and Utah playing over ball. So both teams is trending over in that game. So maybe you want to take a shot with the over in that Lakers game, Lakers and Utah. But with this Penguins game, I like the Penguins tonight. Because after the night, they go back to Montreal. And if they go down to Montreal 0-2, they might not even come back to Pittsburgh. So this would be a great night for Canadians to get the 50th loss. Pittsburgh equals 50. So I'm going to ride Pittsburgh in hockey tonight. So we'll review. Really just like the Lakers tonight. I think New Orleans will cover. Baseball, like the Mets, they just started bottom first. I'm going to take the Mets tonight. Probably take a shot with the Cubs and the Rockies. Now the Rockies, I love the Rockies tonight, especially by being 8-3. But that line have went down about 20 cents. And they the home team, and they on the winning streak, and they playing the better ball. I don't understand. Maybe a star player sitting out that I'm not aware of. These are the same pictures that I decoded this morning. So, I don't know. Maybe it's a reverse line movement to get you to think the Giants will win. I don't know. Like I said, it's a little bit more money on the Giants than the Rockies, which is a good thing. I'm going to ride Rockies here. Bottom line. So, I like the Rockies. So, I say Mets, Rockies, and Cubs. For baseball, basketball probably be I really didn't look at this game with the Grizzlies and the Pelicans But that stat, now I'm learning that my man is giving me stats with gematria. I'm putting it all together. It's coming to me slowly for surely. It's been like this. It's just I'm getting so good with gematria now till I'm recognizing every phase. Left, right, the commentators say something. They put a score up. Everything is clicking now. So now it's actually clicking. That's why I listen to him every day. Because his stats be so good. And you get a lot from it. And that's why his stats so good, because he know gematria. See, Pelicans are already up 11. They, like I said, they should cover. They should cover. If they cover, Grizzlies will be 2-7 on Monday. Monday equals 27 in this period cipher. Last 9 meetings. I probably would lean. I like the 76ers. I think 76ers will come back and get the job done tonight. See, they just let the ball down. Now, a team like the Spurs, you going to get the Spurs 7 points? Philly, they should cover because I always be smart for my own good. But then again, this game might be a smart line. But to me, this line telling me they begging you to take the Spurs plus the points. Philly just got upset in the same line. They was giving Indiana like 5 points on the road. You can't even say on the road or home. They playing in the same gym. So Philly was just giving Indiana 5 points. They lost straight outright. Now Philly giving Spurs 7 points. And they just did this 2 days ago. And they know that's on Better's mind. That, I'm going to tell you, this game I was in the casino. Better's lost a lot. A lot of people was on Philadelphia. A lot of people was on Philadelphia. I heard a lot of complaining about this game. And I was over there smiling, wilding. Because I already knew what it was. So I tell you that they might get a 76ers their money back tonight. So, and then, even if they do, they're going to be minus 300 on the money line. So they're not even giving you money. They forcing you to play Philadelphia minus 7. And who want to do that when they just lost against the Indiana Pacers? So, Lakers, Jazz. Yeah, it's a hard one. It's a 31 date too. 31-11 prime. Jazz could get the 11 loss today. I lean over. I'd rather take a shot at the over than give a winner on this game. Give me over the 217. I like over the points in this Lakers game. This Lakers and Jazz game should go over. These teams trending over. So that's NBA. Hockey was just one game. I should have did no score in first inning with the Braves game. I knew that was going to be the play, but I was on this live stream. This live stream is actually messing me up. So I'm about to get off because I haven't even really made my bets yet, to be honest. I did the $50 bankroll with everybody to take this 50 to 500. So that's already posted. I don't even remember the second team I picked. I think I even picked the Lakers or somebody. I think I did. I know I did the Mets. It's either the Mets or the Lakers or the Mets and the Yankees. I don't think I took a shot with them Yankees though, but the two teamers up there, I think I did 35 to hit for 50. So we hit for 50. We start with 50. We make 50 our first day. We in the right direction. So I'm trying to hope for that. If not, I still left for 15 just to come back with the same bankroll and try to make that 15 back to 50 to do it again. Get the 50 to 500. It might take a little longer, but hey, the mission is to get 50 to 500. So that's why I'm at right there. We'll try this. It's always going to be different times because I get off at different times every day. Some days we finish early. Some days we have late days. So it just all depends how me and my crew get out there and work. So the games might be on just like they are now. So you want to tune in or you want to go back and replay it. I try to get home as soon as possible and get my live stream up. It might not go this long every day either because I want to try to get my bets in too and do my thing. So and it's kind of hard because I take advantage of the scores, live games and stuff like that. Like Tampa Bay had a game where they played Atlanta. It was 4-7. I mean, that was a no-brainer. They did it like in the 7th inning. You just knew that game wasn't going to score no more. So it'd be games and stuff like that where I try to pay attention to. Also, this Grizzlies and Pelicans. Grizzlies done came back. Now it's a 4-point game. So I want to pay attention to if the Grizzlies take the lead maybe. Then I can play the Pelicans at even money when I know Pelicans really should cover the spread. And the spread is 5. So they was just up 11. So, it's just a game of up and down. So I just want to see these games in real time. So I'm going to go ahead and get off like I was saying. Everybody good luck that we're going to do this. I can't say same time tomorrow, but we will do this tomorrow. And I'm gonna go back and replay it now to make sure I ain't getting a lot of buffering and stuff. But I'm listening to it on low volume, so I ain't been having no problem. To be honest, man, it's amazing. I can't believe it's working like this. My screen showing, y'all seeing what I see. It's amazing. I'm gonna jump back to the chat. What about an Anthony Davis connection? It's all in not one stadium though. Note that for NHL, one side plays in one arena. And okay, yeah, it's just like that in basketball. Both teams, hockey and NBA in the bubble. How do I look at ticket splits? Basically, the percentage. If you see out of 100%, if you see one team got 60 and 70%, that means that's a high volume team versus the 30 and 40%. So out of 100%, I'm just looking at the percentage. If it's both, if it's in the 40s and the 50s, it's hard to determine because 45-55 or 47-53, it's still kind of even. And then with the line, it's kind of hard to see where the money at. But when you got a clear cut 60-40 or 70-30, that's when you know that, that's how you can look at the tickets. Yeah, 88 played with Colorado for sure, Eric. But 83 definitely played with Colorado. And by them sending that picture up that equals 83, his name equals 83 in full reduction, we seen how the pictures and their names been hidden in KBO and Korean baseball. So Korean baseball, it shouldn't stop in regular baseball, especially with a riddle like that with Colorado in 38 and 83. I mean, what do we know about Colorado in 38? So they're going to do right on 83. It's just their day. And it's not even about them being there. It's not about the day being their day. It's more about Colorado is actually playing good right now. We know what they do in Colorado because they hit home runs. That's why the over and under is at 13.5 tonight. So we know a lot of balls finna fly. Colorado's the third best team in they always get off to a hot start. See, I've been doing sports for a long time, so I kind of got a gist of it. Colorado, Dodgers normally get off to a slow start, and Rockies normally get off to a fast start. And then by midway, it'll start changing. But see what I'm saying? Pelicans back up now. Hey, I'm about to get off, man. I'm missing my train. Then you look up, Mets could be down 1-0, then I can't hedge my bet with the Braves game. I just gotta go. So yeah, they could be, JC. It could. You right. But to me, I'm gonna tell you something, JT. You right on the money. But see, they got the Lakers minus 300 tonight. So even if it is an Anthony Davis riddle, what you gonna do with Anthony Davis minus 300? You can't really do nothing. Now you can add it to a parlay, but it's not really worth going and trying to find out, is it really a deep Anthony riddle? I gotta go look at his birthday. I gotta go look at how many. And you see what I'm saying? It's a lot of work to that. And now if this line was a you pick 'em, like Toronto line was, and the Lakers just lost last game with their you pick 'em line, then it'd be worth it. But by a line being -6, and just like the game before that with the Clippers game, I played Lakers money line. But I had a guy right beside me in the casino. Oh, he was sick. He had Lakers -4. He was high-fiving the whole game and stuff like that. But he lost the ticket. The Lakers ended up winning, but he lost his ticket. So Lakers -6, just because it's an Anthony Davis connection don't mean that they're going to cover that -6 either. So it's kind of hard to get paid off the Lakers tonight. So you see what I'm saying? Ain't nothing there. It can't do nothing but kill you. Then if the Utah do win, you're gonna start doubting these riddles. You're gonna be like, man, you see what I'm saying? It's gonna really take you off of us. So just don't even worry about it. I like the Lakers just on the surface, and normally on the surface, that's what counts. So we're gonna leave it at there. Get back to it tomorrow. Like I said, it might not be this long. It might be. Who knows? It might be a lot of games I like, but we try to leave it there. A lot of people in the chat. Yep, I'm gonna definitely keep it up. Boy, I'm seeing things clearly. So I'm gonna tell you, I'm seeing things so clear that I'm stepping in front of my own self with this Mets and Braves game. I have no business stepping in front of a Braves streak. I'm from Atlanta. I'm sitting in Atlanta right now. So for me to be doing this, and Atlanta been good to me. The Atlanta Braves been good to me. Let me say that. I don't mess with the Hawks or the Falcons. But the Braves been good to me this early season. For me to jump in front of them, I ain't gonna even lie. My boy betting, my boss man betting, who he's betting tonight. And guess what? He's taking the Braves. He already done took them. He said, bro, you told me to ride streaks. I'm gonna do it. So, hey, if I hit this game shows. See, if the Mets win, I go up a level. Not with money, not nothing. It's just all confidence. It has nothing to do with these bets or having y'all winning another bet. We're going to win bets. We're going to win a lot of bets. But this right here, you got to have nuts when you do this stuff. And the more nuts you have, the more confidence you get. So this is one of those games where if I do win, it's a feel-good moment. It's one of those feel-good moments. So I'm trying to get one of those. I'm taking a chance with y'all, but I placed my ticket. So, yep, I don't, but the Braves are an exception. Braves are an exception. Hawks and the Falcons, they pretty much, and I'm gonna tell you, when the Falcons get back rolling, every year I give Atlanta one shot. And I gave the Braves that one shot. I had a hell of a decode. And I gave them to y'all, and the Braves came through. I gave them to y'all yesterday. The Braves came through. That's why I'm using them. So if the Falcons, if they got a hell of a riddle, week 1, and they do good, I'ma like the Falcons. But the minute they do something crazy, that's when I take them out the door. I give everybody one shot. Every new year, new shot. So you prove me wrong. You already done left a sour taste in my mouth. I choose to leave you alone. So keep it there. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. We'll do it tomorrow. I didn't get no phone calls. Hopefully we'll get some tomorrow. I know people got great observations, but we'll get it going. Hopefully everybody hit y'all bet tonight. And same time tomorrow. Appreciate y'all tuning in.